hate and fear and misogyny and threats are a currency within the conservative movement. They're a native tongue for Republicans, especially Republican broadcasters. Jesse Waters yesterday on Fox News said a bunch of horrible, insane things that under normal circumstances would get someone fired, suggesting that Kamala Harris is so feckless and weak that she would be paralyzed as the generals, the top-ranking officers of our United States military, would have their way with her. I mean, there's so many things at play here. It's hard to determine where to begin. But first of all, Jesse Waters should absolutely be fired right off his fucking ass. And the fact that Fox News didn't yank him after making these afternoon comments before his evening show is disgraceful. It is disgusting. Because he wouldn't have said this about some male candidate. It was meant to be provocative. And, provocative's fine if it's just provocative. But when it crosses the line, there need to be consequences. I'm going to play the clip. And then we're going to talk about him trying to walk it back in this weird, cheeky, trying to be funny way about his mom going on MSNBC. I almost said we're in a special place in our history, but it's not cute or desirable. We are in a dangerous spot in America where this is the manner with which broadcasters speak about presidential candidates who have done nothing but try to serve their country the best they can. Watch Jesse Waters be an absolute piece of garbage.
This is where the president has his most impact. You have a lot of room to maneuver there as commander-in-chief. We don't know who she is. We don't know what she believes. She's going to get paralyzed in the Situation Room while the generals have their way with her. Right now,
Jesse Waters.
Jesse, I don't like that.
Figuratively,
Take
again,
it back.
have their way with her, control her, not in a sexual way.
When you've lost Jeanine Pirro, what does it say? You often hear the phrase, there's no place for this in American politics. Look, there's no place for this. If someone acted like this at a dinner party, they'd be liably slapped off their chair. But instead, this is welcome banter on a Fox News program. Here's the clip of him ostensibly, jokingly trying to walk it back by invoking his mother, apparently. I wonder how he would feel if someone spoke about his mother this way. I wonder how conservatives feel about him impugning the integrity of generals in our military. As an aside, are they the type of individuals who assault and have their way with women? I guess in the mind of a man who never served, a man who does not possess integrity or character. He possesses character. It's just a shitty one. Watch him try to walk it back.
That would be great. Your sister does something and you're speaking on behalf of the Waters family. I'm sure my mother was probably go on MSNBC tonight and said, my son, Jesse Waters, made a joke about Kamala Harris being manhandled by generals in the Situation Room, and he has desecrated the memory of our grandfather, and it's disgusting. I could see my mom doing that, and I wish I had a political dynasty so I could take shots as well.
We appreciate that.
Jesse Waters may not have a political dynasty, but he is absolutely a white privileged puke. Someone who grew up wealthy from a publishing family. You don't stumble your way upward into a job like he has now, not having been born on third base. You don't possess absolutely zero fucking talent and fall into a job like this unless you were born halfway to home plate. And that's what it is. He's been raised much like Donald Trump, not with the ostentatious opulence but absolutely much like Donald Trump, where there has been no consequence. Everything he does, he feels like he turned straw into gold. Zero resistance his entire life. In a just world, in a just world. And that is all I will say. What do you think? I'd love to know. You can call, leave me a voicemail, 714-576-4054. Of course, as always, you can email me daily at dollemore.com. I would love to hear from you. If you want to help me do these videos, you want to help me produce these videos, publish these videos, and reach the tens of millions of people that I do every month, I would appreciate it. For $2 a month, you can do just that. Click the join button below, become a channel member, and help me do this. Every time we bleep, every time we use that fucking bleep, it costs so much money. I'm teasing. But if you want to help, please, I would appreciate it. I don't know if I dropped the Patreon address, but there's 2 ways to do it, and that would be fantastic. Follow me on social media. You can tell me what you think there. Agree or disagree. I am at Dollemore. I'd love to see you there. And we'll just make this a short one. I love and appreciate you very much. Be genuine. Be kind. Give assholes what they deserve. And take care of one another.